Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on some of the newer, so this year 2015's McFarlane building sets for both The Walking Dead and also the new Game of Thrones building set lines. So once in a while I like to do videos just kind of giving my thoughts on some of the newer Walking Dead and Game of Thrones merchandise, just because, of course, some of it is just so damn cool. There's some pretty crazy things coming out this year for Walking Dead. It's getting a little ridiculous, just like Game of Thrones, you have the cups and stuff like that. Of course, the t-shirts, the hats, all the usual stuff, but they're actually coming out with a Walking Dead beer. It's like, what? What is that? Walking Dead beer. I'm not even kidding. Look it up. Google it. You'll see. It's true. So there's just so much ridiculous craziness that, there's no way we can cover everything. There's some other new Walking Dead cool figures that are starting to hit now, like the comic book series line of the regular figures. And eventually we'll have the new TV series line, which looks really good with some of the season 5 characters in that. But I wanted to take a look at the McFarlane building sets because these things, man, are just so insanely cool. Like right here, you can see, for an example, this is something we've seen stuff like this before. Last year, 2014. But it's just so cool because this one's still in stores. A lot of stores have, like Toys R Us and that. And it's the prison watchtower, so to speak, with the gates or the fence that goes around it. And you can buy these. These are like I think they're around like US probably like $70. You get like one of the towers and you get the fence that goes across. Pretty cool. There's some reviews for it up on YouTube already. I didn't do one because I actually haven't bought it. As cool as it is. Here's the problem: is that before long you can't just buy one. It's a big commitment, right? Because if you want to do it right, if you want to make the prison, you want to do it right, you need something like we see here. You need at least here. There's 5, maybe 6 of them because each one comes with only one fence section, and they've got it all the way around. They've got the nice diorama with the grass and that, and all the zombies, the zombie herd coming in near the front gates there. So it's just so freaking cool. Also this year too, which is really, really awesome, is we get to see kind of the inside of the prison. They're finally releasing the prison catwalk, which is actually a really reasonable price. It's like $30, and then you can buy each cell. They're like $26 each. And you can build bigger and bigger and bigger, so you can add to it. So you could have like the prison outside with the fences and all that, maybe the grass part, and then as you get in further, you could have the inside of the prison, like the cell block and that we remember from season 4, season 3. I'm thinking internment, Herschel when he's in there, and you've got the zombies that are coming up, and people are turning into zombies as they're being killed and stuff, and eating each other, and you got him, and he's trying to help people, and just all kinds of craziness. I remember like the one where he walks up the catwalk and that. You got him fighting with a few walkers. You got Glenn, he's sick, and just some really cool, memorable moments from The Walking Dead that now you can really build kind of I don't want to say Lego, but you could build a diorama set for it using these pieces. As you connect them, build them and connect them together if you are collecting these. So really, really, really cool, man. I just really love the look of the cell block. I like how it all fits together, and I do also like that it's a pretty affordable price. So you could get a few of them, for like $100 or something, and then build a pretty good, a pretty good size, internal kind of inside prison part that could look like the series. Because most of it was really just like a few sections that we saw for most of the seasons, like season 3, season 4. A lot of it in terms of the inside was about the same kind of area, very not that big in terms of an area, decent size, but a few sets could replicate it pretty good. In addition to the actual locations themselves, we're also seeing some of the vehicles being released as well too. I believe Shartimus Prime's actually done a review of this one, his YouTube channel. You can check it out. Just go to YouTube, type in Shartimus Prime, it's with an S, and he's got it in his channel, which is pretty cool. Because there's a season 2, season 1, season 2, very memorable vehicle, probably one of the most in all the Walking Dead, probably the most, to be honest, in terms of vehicles, because you've got Dale's RV's on top. He's got his usual stuff. He's keeping an eye. He's seeing what's going on, binoculars and all that. Remember back then. I think that's the RV zombie at the left. Some of the zombies are so small it's kind of hard to tell. which one exactly it is. Like, is the one at the right there, is that zombie Sophia? Is it not? Probably not, but because there's another one that looks more like her. But they just, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes because they're kind of generic, which is kind of cool too. It helps with building an army and that you could probably have a few duplicates and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But there's also going to be, now I'm really surprised for this one, the Woodbury assault vehicle. The one with Schumpert, which is pretty cool. It's like his little truck. Well, I guess it's little in here, but in the show it was a little truck thing they used to carry walkers and do all the stuff that they were doing from Woodbury in season 3. Really fun. There's also the part from season 1 where Rick actually just wakes up. The doors that don't open dead inside, or don't dead open inside, depending on how people like to read that. It's the topic of some jokes and memes over the years. We have the boiler room as well, too, which is, of course, the part in Season 3 where Lori gets eaten. A lot of Season 3 heavy stuff here, because it's so full of action and crazy shit happening. And then, of course, there's the different single packs you can get, too, which are pretty cool. You got like I'm surprised to see a Woodbury one, again, Season 3. And then there's some other ones, too, with some newer versions of the characters. You've got like Rick in his Season 3 look where he's pointing the gun and shooting and that. And just all kinds of different really, really cool stuff from the building sets. So, anybody who's collecting, let me know what you think about these in the comments below if you bought any. I actually haven't purchased any yet, like I said, because it's a big commitment. Because before long, you'd probably want to start building these huge, amazing dioramas. But it'd be cool for the backdrop, so it's something I'm definitely thinking about. And then, of course, like we said, there's also going to be the Game of Thrones one. So let's take a look at some pictures of the Game of Thrones set, which is also really, really cool. So I do like the choice for the Game of Thrones for the first release of the building sets, which is actually going to be the throne room. Man, really cool. Just an epic location choice, I want to say, because of course it's such a, Game of Thrones, the whole initial title, which of course the Song of Ice and Fire in the books is the overall series is known, but the show itself, Game of Thrones, all about the throne. So it makes sense that they would go with the throne room first. This one, though, I'm wondering kind of, what the price point would be for this one and how much it would be to actually put together the whole thing with all the guards and everything. The King's Guard, you got the jerk Joffrey sitting on the throne, of course. And I wonder if they'll be releasing, a lot of our other favorite characters. Like, I believe I've seen Tyrion in some of the pics, but, Eddard and, the Starks and, Dany. Who knows? Who knows who they'll release for it and how far it can go. I'm just wondering what different locations would they get to. Definitely the throne room makes sense as one, but what else could they do? They could do like Winterfell, I guess, or something like that. I think there's some other pictures out there of some Daenerys locations as well, too. Hopefully we'll get to see a dragon at some point, which would be pretty sweet as well, too. But I'm interested to see how these go because I, of course, love both series. Love The Walking Dead, love Game of Thrones. And, man, these things look just so cool when you get a good amount of them together and you actually build, pretty complete display. Just one or two of them by themselves, though. And I will say that's one knock against it, though, is that a lot of the pictures you look at will have all this different stuff, all these different intricate details with all these little, guards and stuff like that, or for the Walking Dead zombies and everything else to add to the display. And if you just buy one, it's like, it just doesn't do it. The pictures they show, it looks so awesome, but it's like, I wonder how much that would cost in total. It'd probably be a few $100s or something. So let me know what you guys think about the building sets. Thought it'd be just a fun, quick little video to do with you guys. Love Walking Dead merch as always. Maybe I can find me and pick me up some Walking Dead beer and do a review on that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Be interested for a Walking Dead beer review. Could be fun. May be worth doing. I don't know. I'll think about that. Anyway, if you guys like the video, you know what to do. Please give me a thumbs up. Come on, do it. Like, share, favorite, and if you want to make me feel good, you're new to the channel, you want to make my day, go ahead and subscribe at the bottom left. Make my day, punk. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you again really soon. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace.